That Bear Delaware place. Like,
oh, so you mean
that's
like
that's
out of state? I thought you
yeah.
were like there's a random place around here.
No, he's a Havity Grace guy.
Uh,
Rod doesn't live in Bear anymore. Like, he used to live up there, right? He's back in East Dean.
oh fucking hell.
But yeah, he like that's like his home spot is that fucking Bear
know,
Delaware shit.
If anybody should know, Dave, you should know. Where's Rod at? You guys keep tabs on each other.
Dude, hashtag East Dean Rod Uncensored. Shout out.
Shout out Rod.
Shout out Rod.
That crazy.
The only person to get banned from the State Theater and then probably single-handedly shut it down.
Yo, man, welcome to the Rod Uncensored podcast, man. It's an interesting Sunday, man. My Labor Day weekend is going great, man. What about you,
It's Memorial Day, brother.
Memorial Day, goddamn. You know. Sorry.
That's crazy.
It's that Jameson tonight, boy.
Drinking Jameson tonight. Okay.
Fuck with Jamie tonight, man.
Okay.
Just living life, man. Enjoyed the loved ones today, man, and we're just chilling out, man.
Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Man, it's easy to do, man. You got it, man. You about to take a break too, man. For your daughter's wedding. For your daughter's wedding, you taking a break.
So listen to this right here.
Oh man.
So listen to this. How about my daughter has already gotten married, and I found that out on the back end, but that's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
So no Puerto Rico trip.
No Puerto Rico, no nothing. Bro. It's just baby Mary, and I just gotta respect it as a parent. You know what I'm saying? I gotta respect it as a parent, because I've never had a reason to doubt this child at all. So, with that being said, I'm happy with the decision that she made, her and the young man, and I respect it. I love her, and that you make grown up decisions. I'm still dad. I'm still real girl dad over here.
That shit's real, man. That shit's real, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, my dad drove last week, 12 something hours just to see his grandbabies, man. Hopefully I get that far, man. Hopefully I get that far. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Everything's borrowed time, so hopefully I get that far, man. See that,
man. At the end of the day, that's what we all want to. That's what I strive for. Live long enough to whether or not your kids will call you a fuck up and tell you that they love you. We all got our own crosses to bear. So it is what it is.
We all,
but you shorten your life with that Jameson though. You shortening your life with that Jameson though.
Probably so, man. It's probably so, but I like enjoying myself. I enjoy myself.
Hey man,
we all got devices. We all got devices. You know what I
mean? Everybody's got a device. That's something. Hey, in the moment we are born, we are headed in another direction. So at the end of the day, let's do what we do.
It definitely is true, man. And I just want to say this, man. Shout out to Elijah the Barber. He got something dope coming up. I think he's doing a comedy competition. So shout out to that man. And
hey, dude just texted me literally like 5 minutes ago. He literally like texted me. I told him I was on the podcast or whatever. So
yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Doing a comedy competition. Hey,
shout out to hold on. So shout out to my brother for his wine. That's the big deal.
Uh-oh.
Hey, my bro came down here and bro came to Tennessee and hey, there's some big things coming from Elijah the Barber, bro. Now what happened? When you come to Tennessee, it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Well, that's
That's
what's
it.
up. He got his own,
Yeah,
gonna bring his own wine, man.
yeah. Hey, boy. Hey, I tell you what, look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he will?
I guess he will. Yes, he will,
Hey,
man.
yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-mm.
That's what's up, man. You got a lot of stuff coming up, man. How's the tickets looking? How's that going?
Ticket sales are good for all three shows. Um, I got a lot of stuff going, period. So I'm getting ready to start running shows in four different cities, probably twice a month. Um,
Mm,
so that's gonna be a period of 8 to 10 shows a month on top of my travel. So um, these shows gonna turn up. It's gonna turn up around here. But I'm
that's,
like I said, I'm in a blessed position at this point because I worked hard to get to this place. I worked hard to get to this place and had to go through a lot of chitlin shit to do it.
it's a lot of
Yeah,
chilling shit.
yeah, hey, a lot of chitlin shit, a lot of getting paid and chicken
Chicken wing,
meals and things. Hey,
beer.
I've got no. See, and the beer, I never really did that because of my drinking thing. But I, I ain't get no alcohol and nothing like that. But a lot of chicken plates. And, hey, we got $20 for you and stuff like that. Man, come on, man. It is, hey, but nothing beats a fail but a try.
That's what I. That's what the game, man. That's the game, man. Chicken wings and oh man, oh man. You see what the doors look like. This you see what the seats look like. I got 25 for you.
Well, so I like to pay my comics before they even get there. Um, I like to go on and take care of the business way before people even get here, and that's just me because my promotion shouldn't have shit to do with you. Um, like I said, I prefer if a comic is posting with me or having some kind of motion on social media or something like that. But I can't say that that's going to be a requirement because that might not be what you do. However, like a standard with me really is normally can you sell at least 5 to 10 tickets. Um, I really want comics that can at least sell 5 to 10 tickets. I mean, even in bringing like seeing that it is about ticket sales because at the end of the day, I'll be operating at a loss every time I do a show. If I bring somebody in from out of town and you don't have I can't market you to sell at least 10 to 15 tickets off your name. You know, I don't post a lot of clips of my of the comedy, but I do a lot with my characters.
Yeah, that's just real, man. And you know what? I was just saying firsthand, man, that I was talking to somebody, man. And sometimes people go through shit and sometimes God use other people to talk to you, right? And you know what I mean? I'm going through shit with my uncle, and my uncle called me. He's like, yo, hey Rod, I gotta get my prostate removed. So I'm like, damn, Unc. He's like, man, you still doing that comedy thing? I said, nah, man, I'm just chilling. He said, man, Rod, don't chill out too long. So you know what I mean? Sometimes God talk to you through people. I'm like, it be like that.
Boy, that's a major one right there, getting your prostate removed. That's you know, you have a choice of whether or not how much you want to push this line on this comedy. And you have heard me tell you multiple times. Uh, get up and go get it. Hey, you got more excuses than the individual going to jail. who and what and why you can't go do something. Uh,
Oh man.
but hey, a lie don't care who telling, a funky pair of lips will tell you anything.
You know that's something about some comedians, man. A lot of niggas are emotional individual, and I'm an emotional guy, man. Sometimes my head get in my way. My shit wanders, and sometimes I'll be thinking about shit is not on the controllable level, and that's my problem.
Like what?
Just life in general. Like sometimes, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I go on my little funk rut. Everybody got a funky rut where niggas be depressed about dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you start thinking about the most shit you can't control, but it still affects you. It could be co-parenting. It could be uh your your family member getting locked up, but you know you can't control it, and all that shit's playing in your mind because they calling you and trying to get the answers. You know what I mean?
Well, um, I'm you nor me is Jesus. So you can't be a savior for everybody. However, what you can do is you can channel everything that you just brought into. You can channel that into yourself. You can
Mhm.
channel that because you can find humor in everything. Like I say, the best laughter comes from most painful situations.
Mhm.
So once again, what you looking at is a problem. I suggest you flip this shit like a Jedi mind trick and make it into a set.
Mhm.
Make it into a
Yeah,
set. Mhm.
yeah.
I think
It'd be like what you say.
I think you can.
Yeah, man. I think the main thing is for me right now. When you was talking about parenting, everybody think the shit is easy. I used to look at my dad crazy and like, damn, when I get kids, I ain't gonna never do what my dad did. But I was like, yo, when I look at it, my dad did the best he could do. And you see parenting different when you had to be a parent yourself.
Man, look at it. You must have read that picture that I posted. I used to tell my dad was always I used to think he was always irritated. Now look at me, irritated June. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, when it comes to like I say, the weenie makes mistakes.
Hmm.
Um, sometimes you have a choice in who you procreate with, and
Hmm.
sometimes you just gotta take the good with the bad, smile with the sad. Um, but as far as kids are gonna grow up. That doesn't stop you from being who you are and handling the business that you got. Like I say, right now, uh, ain't neither one of us getting no younger, but you do have an opportunity to make a whole lot of paper and make a whole lot of people uh, better by using the gift that God gave you. If you don't use that gift, you don't lose it. And I'd hate to know I missed out on heaven by not using what God gave.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah. Now, and that's
Yeah.
not for me though. That's not for me to say. I'm saying that for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta. It's just sometimes you just go in a circle, and I told my wife sometimes you just look at life. You know what I mean? You what 46? I look at my 34. I'm just like, damn, just the improvement of picking somebody, picking a wife that fits me better than my last situation. The stress of the day to days of not worrying about the stupid shit I had to worry about, and this overall when I moved out of my town, I was looking like that nigga off of Cooley High. Remember, what was his name? Preach when he was on the bus, and he was like, he was looking. He was like, "Damn, I don't want to leave the city. I don't want to go." But he had to take that bus ride to improve.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but in reality, um, do you think that your life has gotten better or gotten worse?
I think he got better, man.
Okay. So once
Yeah,
again,
I think
my question is, what is your hold without kicking the training wheels off, so to say?
I think it's just the overall the first go around with me and my daughter, my first daughter. I was around, but I wasn't present enough in the beginning parts of like let's say I'm gonna say 1 through like 4 and all that shit because be honest with you, I was ripping and running, trying to be a thug. Not a thug, but a scammer. Let's say a scammer. You know what I mean? I was a scammer. I was not no thug. You know what I mean? But and I think that's where my training wheels are. That I want to be so present with this new one. You know what I mean?
Okay. Look like you got somebody else logging in.
Super Tim,
What up?
what's up with you, boy?
Chilling.
Oh,
Chilling,
man, I'm
chilling on
sorry.
the
I'm sorry about that too, man. Because I was fuck. I should have pushed it back a little bit because I was I had to come. I came back from a barbecue, man. Sorry about
it's
that,
all
man.
good. It's all good.
You got the command. You got the red skin out, man. The skins.
That's always out.
I
Old
miss the
school.
bullets, man. They need to bring back the bullets, man. We got to bring back the bullets, man.
No, we good. There's a reason behind changing the name, and you don't want to go backwards.
You look at this city wise. You had the Pistons for Detroit. That makes sense. That it was one of the largest automotive production
I'll be,
states in
I'll be
America.
right back, Rod. I'll be right
Right.
back.
Right. That makes sense, right?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
bullets make sense.
No. It's like we came up with the name long time ago, and the city just happened to take on that moniker during the 80s. And again, because of that, is why they decided to change the name to get away from um, a name that kind of was connected to violence. But it was always the Bullets way before. It was the Baltimore Bullets. It wasn't even before they came to DC. They was the Bullets, and where they came up with that name from, I do not know. But like you said, places like Detroit, that their name is kind of goes along with the town. When they changed the name from the Bullets, I thought they would kind of go that route because you had the Capitals already. When a baseball team came back, they took on the Nationals. The soccer team is the DC United. And then now the Redskins, have changed their name to Commanders. So everything is kind of like a national, you know what I'm saying, American national military government, you know what I'm saying, kind of situation, except for the Wizards. And they did they had the fans come up with suggestions, and out of the top suggestions, they did a vote, and the douchebags decided on the Wizards. So here we are. They at least went back to the red, white, and blue. So I can at least respect the fact that even though the Wizards aren't they're the Wizards, they at least went back to the old school red, white, and blue jerseys.
I think Maryland should have had a team, man. I think we should have been had a team back because Maryland's a big basketball state. I think taking that away from us, like you might have could have saved the mark. We got football, baseball, at least a WNBA team or something.
Yeah, I mean DC's always been the bigger. If you're going to do something in this area, I mean, why not? I mean, between the two biggest cities in this area, Baltimore and DC, I mean, more people know DC than Baltimore. The DC region has more people um, from the DMV as a whole than Baltimore, so it kind of makes sense from a business standpoint um, to kind of put it in a bigger city, more people. Um,
So
so that's why
is DC really bigger than Baltimore per capita?
yes.
Okay.
Baltimore City compared to the District of Columbia, we have more residents
Okay.
as far as the city, and then as far as like Baltimore County and like the surrounding areas of Baltimore, the DMV area, metropolitan area is still bigger. Still bigger. More people with money,
Oh yeah,
more well known,
I give you that.
things of that nature, which is all important
give-
when
I
deciding where
give
you're
you
going to
that.
stick your business at. Listen, I got food in the oven trying not to burn my damn food. I probably already burned my food.
Oh man, it can't be burning up the grub, man. It can't be burning the grub up.
I eat it burnt. I don't care. I don't waste no food. We don't
So
got time to
I'm,
waste
I'm, I'm,
food.
I remember them days, man. I remember eating cucumber salad before you go to bed because ain't nothing in the fridge,
I don't waste no food. I eat that shit. As long as it ain't raw, I eat it burnt. I eat that shit hard. As long as I can chew it and swallow it, I'm eating that shit.
You know what I've been in, man? I've been a rabbit hole though, Tim. Since the last time I talked to you, man,
Mm,
I've been watching the WWF shit, man.
mm.
The Vault, it be on WWE on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
They got like
they put a lot of
they put all the old matches and shit on.
yeah.
And who's that dude named Yokozuna?
Yeah, Yokozuna.
Yeah, man. I didn't know the man was that dark, man.
What you mean?
Like they said his fucking eating habit.
Yeah,
They said he was like
he was a big
600
boy.
plus. I didn't know he was 600 plus.
Yeah, he started out at about 400. He just like to eat, and I guess once you start making money, when you're a superstar, you start making money and living a good life. You eat good when you're making good money, and when you got an eating habit or eating, I don't say eating disorder. I won't call it eating disorder, but when you like to eat, I guess you can't call it eating disorder because even when he tried to stop because he was getting big, and it was like, look, he literally was like, you're getting too big and it's not healthy. So if you're not going to stop eating, then you got to go home because that was a way to kind of, you can't work here unless you get yourself together type shit. And if you love working here, then you'll get yourself together. And even that wasn't enough for him to just slow down to the point where, like you said, 600 pounds. You got a lot of weight you're carrying, a lot of issues on your heart. You didn't gain 200 pounds from eating healthy. So I'm sure everything you eat is just terrible food that just causes more and more issues health wise to the point where I'm saying he ain't here no more. And we didn't know it back then, but that was he
And he
was a part
died
of the
young too. He was like 34, 36.
yeah. I said before we didn't know at the time, but now we know that he was a part of the Samoan dynasty. Because he played a sumo wrestler, so everybody
Yeah.
thought the character, because the character and how he's presented, they thought he was Japanese the whole time. He was Samoan, and related to the Wild Samoans, Alpha, Sika, and Rikishi, and Roman Reigns, and The Rock, all of them is in the same family. Like I said, we didn't know that back then, but we come to find out recently with a lot of the bloodline and family conversation with Roman Reigns and them doing their little storyline about the family, we learned a lot more about who's a part of that Samoan dynasty.
Yeah, I was
So,
just looking at that shit, man. I just went to do a rabbit hole. I was watching I was just going through a rabbit hole and just watching all that old shit, man. But yeah, that man, there's a lot of people that got like eating disorders. You know what I mean? Even me. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd be like, damn. I remember not able to eat a steak. You know what I mean? I used to have to eat fucking Salisbury steak. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn. I'm gonna get the steak and the shrimp. Maybe a lobster tail. You know what I mean? The money right. You know what I mean? I think gluttony is just it's a everything, every person thing. You know what I mean? Gluttony.
if you come from, I won't say poor back. I ain't gonna say you're poor, but when you come from a background where you don't have a lot, um, any little bit of money or little every opportunity you get to kind of splurge, I think you take advantage of it. So, like you said, when you're growing up, you got to eat the cucumber sandwich before you go to bed, and now you got an opportunity to eat a steak, even though your body say, "Nigga, that's too much." You like your mind is like, it ain't even about what I can eat. It's more so the fact that I can even afford to eat it, afford to buy it. So it's like it gets to a point where we must be doing a lot because we have the money to do it because it's stuff that we're not used to doing. And you can be here eating a whole bunch of food and eating good and eating all the shit because you're not used to it because you're just so used to always being hungry and always struggling and you know what I'm saying, having the bare minimum in the refrigerator. It's more so like a status symbol. You know what I'm saying? If I got the money to eat the fancy shit, if I got the money to eat the fancy shit, then I'm eat the fancy shit. I'm eat all that fancy shit I want to because I have the money to do it, not because I'm hungry. Simply because I have the money to do it.
And then I went to the grocery store. I remember my girl was the first time I went to the store called Trader Joe's. Never heard of that shit. Until I got with my girl. She told me to Trader Joe's. I said, what the fuck is this? And I'm seeing how the vegetables look different at these places, not Walmart style vegetables. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
they got
you
the good
like
shit.
they got good shit, raw papaya, guacamole looking all fresh and shit. You know what I mean? Give you a paper bag. I'm like, yo. But you don't know about that shit, man. You don't know about the proper way to eat. You gotta train yourself on that because grandma used to put Crisco on everything, fried eggs on Crisco, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? So we don't.
Yeah.
It's something we don't know, and we gotta teach ourselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a fish slash pork chop. When I was eating pork, grandma used to have that grease. Use all the same grease: fish, pork, chicken. Drain it out. Get all the cracking out of the grease.
I got a butter container full of grease right now sitting next to my stove. I ain't got time to keep buying grease with that shit in a butter bowl, old country crock bowl, and say that shit for the next time you make some fish and chicken. When you come from hard times, you learn how to stretch that shit.
Okay.
But man, ain't nothing wrong with that though. I got this OKC and San Antonio game. San Antonio is spanking their ass right now.
They gotta win right now, man.
Yeah.
They gotta take this game. You gotta take it. Cause you let them,
It's just starting.
you let them go up on you some more. It's over with. They don't win this game. It's over with.
If they win the night, or if OKC win the night, then they go back to OKC up 3-1. And you don't want to go up. You don't want to go back to OKC with a closeout game. That's
I
too,
watched
too
New York.
much.
I watched New York last night. New York spanked out of ass, man. They had butters
Cleveland
on. Them motherfuckers had butters on. And they had that Pootie Tang belt. Remember that Pootie Tang belt?
they put that ass whooping on Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland, and they ain't even showed up to play.
Bronson
I
doing
don't know
something
what's going on
Patrick
with
Union
Cleveland.
couldn't do. You know what I mean? He's trying to. He doing second something Patrick Union couldn't do, man. I like that boy Josh Hart, man.
Yeah, Josh Hart, he's nice. He from DMV, so
Man,
we
put that
always
cup
get love.
down, man. You supposed to be a
Only
Memphis
reason why
Grizzlies.
Jalen,
You supposed to be a Memphis Grizzlies fan, man.
only reason why
have to
Jalen
worry about-
Brunson doing what he doing is because only reason why Jalen Brunson's doing more than Patrick Ewing because there's no Michael Jordan in
You
Jalen
right.
Brunson's way,
Yeah, man.
or
You right,
Hakeem
man.
Olajuwon. If it wasn't for Hakeem and Jordan, Pat would have had at least one jump.
Mm.
But I mean, if he still got to get past OKC or San Antonio. I don't got New York getting past
But by the
either one of
time
those.
that those games happen, OKC or San Antonio will be so beat up. They'll be so beat up. It's gonna be easy 5-1. It's gonna be Nixon 5. Nixon 5. This my year. This my year.
Next, all right, that's what I was watching Gil's Arena. Okay, Gil's Arena. He was saying the same thing. Like whoever comes out on the East is going to be easy for them in the finals because it's so hard. It's going to be such a fight in the West that whoever comes out in the West will be tired. I think even with that, I think it's like the best team still gonna win. You might be a little bit more beat up coming into the finals, but you might go down 2-1 or something like that. But eventually, you're gonna kind of get back. You know what I'm saying, to doing what you do, and the better team is gonna always end up winning.
I see time the better team as a
Who's the
win.
better
You know what I mean?
team?
As a one. You can look at 2011 when LeBron lost to the Mavericks. You know what I mean? Sometimes it happened like that. Freak shit happened. 2004
Well,
with the Pistons.
what makes a team a better team?
You know
I
what?
mean,
At the end of
overall the stars, and
the, let's say this. That has got to be the hardest championship that's ever been won. Was the one by Dallas. You think about who got destroyed on that road. He destroyed Kobe and Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
He destroyed a LeBron on the way. Think about how many greats got destroyed on the road to that Dallas championship. How many Hall of Famers he's in the road. Definitely the hardest. Give Dirk his flowers. Give Dirk his flowers.
Dirk was good.
Dirk was great.
He
Dirk
was
was
good,
great.
but I'm not gonna
Dirk
put him
was.
over. I'm not gonna put him over KG and Tim Duncan or nothing.
He right up there with him.
I'm not doing that. But he's right. I agree with you. But I'm not gonna put him over them two guys. You know.
You probably wouldn't put him over Tim Duncan, but there's no. I mean, putting him over KG, that's not a stretch. Knowing that Dirk has a championship, Dirk has everything KG has. KG has a championship, but KG has a championship as a third option. Dirk has a championship as the go-to guy who took on LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade by himself and torched all three of them and couldn't nobody fuck with him. By the time KG won his championship, he was the Bill Russell of the Celtics when they won a championship. Defensive guy, rebounding guy. He only think he was averaging 20 points a game when he was playing for Boston. So his championship, he didn't.
He's still a lockdown. Nobody was going in there with him. You know, he was smacking niggas shit
that's
out.
Fine. That's fine. But when you look at Dirk and see what Dirk did as a go-to guy, taking the team to the finals, winning the championship, getting a finals MVP, and doing it for as long as he did as a number one option. Well, why can't you put him ahead of KG? You don't put him that much ahead of KG, but if you want to rank like big men of that era, most people will put Tim Duncan 1, Dirk 2, KG 3.
That's fair. It's not. It's not like I'm saying. I'm not saying fucking. I'm not calling Dirk Nowitzki little pump or nothing, but yeah, you know what I mean. He's up there, you know what I mean. But that boy. I was talking to my co-host on Thursday. I said that boy Wembyamba. That motherfucker's made in an African laboratory with Wakanda's like stones. I never seen nothing like that. A boy shooting from the logo at 7'5" like that.
Hey, that man's chest look like a battered woman's right now. They start putting them elbows into him.
They ain't gonna
Start
do
putting them
that though.
elbows. They've already started. That's why they lost. Elbows hurt.
He said put the elbows. That's why he lost.
He ain't tall. He ain't strong. So you laying only benefit he has is the fact that you don't have traditional big men like back in the day that's gonna be physical with him. And the fact that he has the athletic ability to go outside, he's not in the post all the time. If you strictly stay down the post, you had the Shaqs and the Patrick Ewings and David Robinsons and Tim Duncan that are laying on you and got some weight to him, his little ass wouldn't last too long.
He'd be Sean Bradley.
Yep.
Bradley.
He'll be Sean Bradley getting dunked on, getting knocked around, injured half the time.
Brian Reeves.
God, he getting disrespectful.
That was that. He like offensively, he's a offensively he's a whole lot better than them. But it'd be hard.
I heard Sean Bradley since Space Jam, nigga. You going to?
It'd be hard to play defense because of his size. But I mean, he's still 7'4". He's still athletic, so I wouldn't say Sean Bradley, but it would definitely he would definitely would not be doing what he's doing now if he played in the 90s.
If my Knicks, if Carl Anthony Towns realizes that he's a center and goes there, he will destroy Wemby in the paint. But Carl Anthony Towns is not going to be a big.
No, that nigga play like he played like JJ Barea. He played like a guard.
He don't realize that he's 7 foot tall. You know, some people it takes them a little bit of time. He might be on the spectrum. I don't know.
Ain't no wrong being on the spectrum, man. That's some good eating right there.
You know what? Just because you got your vanilla wafers and peanut butter every day don't mean nothing. You're not gonna go
there. Man, you know, instead of vanilla wafers, big noodles and milk.
You're right though. Carl Anthony Towns need to. Anybody really outside of shit, even you thinking like Giannis, Jokic, as big as they are, as good as they can score around the basket, they do too much on the perimeter and trying to dribble, penetrate, shoot threes and all that shit. Stay your ass down in the post. He gonna block some shots, but he gonna foul you too, because if you getting physical with him, he ain't gonna be able to block everything. And eventually by the fourth quarter, he gonna be tired from getting, you know what I'm saying, all that physical play.
I'm taking my weakest point guard and I'm sitting him down there. I can get 5 fouls out of 2 weak point guards. If I was OKC, I got 10 fouls to give off the muscle. Go down there, hit him in the legs, hit him in the stomach, hit him in the chest. I got 10 fouls.
Did y'all see this though, man? I was watching YouTube, man, and Max B says he thinks he's better. He thinks he's better than Big Daddy Kane, man. And I don't agree with it, man. I remember listening to Big Daddy Kane when I was a young boy. Like the old heads they had the car loaded up, you know what I mean? Had beer in the back of the trunk. They play that halfway step, you know what I mean? All that smooth operator, all that shit. And I'm like, man, this motherfucker didn't curse one time. That's why I realized as a kid, this guy didn't curse one time. But the motherfuckers live it to him.
I have all respect for Big Daddy Kane except for post Playgirl. Um, when you go full Monty for Playgirl, that's different. But lyrically, he's an assassin.
I wanted to cut my eyebrows, man.
I've heard of Max B.
I could have my hair, man. I've been having alopecia since 1 year old, so I knew I could have grabbed one of them high tops. I knew that was not my future, so I had a little rat tail, and I had the shag, but I couldn't get no high top.
That shit was too much work.
Too much work.
If I'm gonna just grow an afro and just let it be an afro, and I gotta cut the sides and keep it going in one direction and keep it shaped up, and that's too much. I might as well either go straight afro or just cut it all off. But I've heard of Mac B. I never really heard his music. I ain't gonna say these youngins nowadays can't rap, but it's hard for me to believe that some youngin nowadays really can rap better than anybody from the 80s. I won't say anybody from the 80s, but like you say, people like Big Daddy Kane and Rakim and Kumo D, they got like bars, and people don't really realize like the type of lyricism they had to the point where you can get four verses and never cuss. And it's just all kinds of dictionary thesaurus words that you never heard of and make sense.
KRS-One make you pull out a calculator, man. That motherfucker make you pull out a calculator and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you talking about these mathematics, man? I gotta pull my calculator out. I can't use my fingers and my toes.
Yo, yeah. I'm gonna get off here, brother. I'm gonna see y'all later, man. Check in. It's the Mr. 505.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I think a lot of people don't got respect for the just people in general that paved the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to evolution is a thing, and as art evolves musically or whatever case may be, even when you look at sports and stuff like that, it's okay to say, yeah, we've evolved and we do things different, and you may do things better, but you wouldn't be where you are without the niggas before you. Because for you to evolve from something, there had to be something established to evolve from. Mm-hmm. So if you sitting at a 10, you know what I'm saying, somebody else had to be sitting at a 9 for you to be able to push past 9 to get to 10. So you can't act like 9 ain't shit when nigga, you need a 9 to push you to where you are to be a 10. 10 is better than 9. You understand that, but don't act like 9 wasn't good, nigga. We was good coming up, rapping and all that shit. And because of what we was doing, that's what encouraged you and inspired you to do what you was doing, and then do it just that much better. So show love to the motherfuckers that paved the way, because it would be no you without them.
Exactly. And like I said, man, it's easy to do that, man. I think everybody has sometimes got that ego, and they think today is better than yesterday. You know what I mean?
You gotta believe that if you want to be anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like I say, it's always that standard. And for you to be respected, you have to exceed the standard. But again, you gotta exceed the standard to be respected by the standard. But in the flip, you can't disrespect the standard just because you exceeded it.
That's true right there, man. And there's a lot of things of. I say this. I said social media was a gift and a curse because it's a lot of cats that that really get real egotistical and they think they bigger than they are. And that could
Mhm.
be Annie Joe May across the street on
Mhm.
southeast, DC. She got a following now. Now she thinks she's better than Rihanna. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like,
It don't take but a couple of new likes and follows and comments for a motherfucker to think that they bigger than what they really is. And I'm gonna say this, like when before social media, when it was kind of more difficult to really reach people for them to know who you are and understand your talents or your personality, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It's
mm-hmm,
easier to it's easier to get seen. So like I
mm-hmm,
said, for somebody like me who's before social media, I ain't know nobody. I ain't say I know nobody. Like I went to school and a lot of people knew me in school. Um,
mm-hmm,
but it was like I just went to work, came home. I knew my coworkers and niggas in my neighborhood. That was about it. But
mm-hmm.
social media, you can be the man in your neighborhood, or you can be popular at school, popular at work, and everybody know you and love you. But now social media opens you up to a lot more people. So now you're with the people at your school and your job, your neighborhood love you for. Now it's a lot more people that don't even know you that's showing you love, and people not used to that shit, and they get the big head behind that shit, and like they deserve everything they get because people like you for a reason. But don't think because you got a couple hundred followers and you get a couple dozen likes on your little shit that, you know what I'm saying, you all that. You all right. You ain't know, you still working a 9 to 5. You still paying rent and paying bills like the rest of us. You just got a couple more likes on your shit than other people.
But who would know that people can get paid just to eat on social media?
Hmm.
That's the
That
craziest
shit is
shit. It's
crazy.
like this. It's just one cat. He orders all the food up, right, and he just sits there and eats it,
Hmm.
and got
And
over
motherfuckers,
100 plus views of this motherfucker that's eating.
because we fucking idiots. As long as people watch it, motherfuckers gonna make money off that shit. This was pissing me off.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
shit's
fucked up
crazy.
part.
It's crazy, man, because you never think about it. I remember when video games, the what's that? Sega Genesis. What's that? Not Sega Genesis, but Sega. When
Mhm.
I used to get in trouble, Sarai, why are you playing on that game so much? You can't get paid off of that. I remember when your parents used
Mhm.
to say some shit like that. Now
Yeah.
that motherfucking ninja, that guy named Ninja, he getting so much money just streaming,
Mhm.
playing Fortnite and shit like that. You know what I mean?
You get paid back in the day if you betting your homeboys. Once they
That's
got
it.
especially once Madden came and everybody on Madden, like they got put up $20. Put up $100. I bet I beat your ass in Madden. Niggas
Yeah.
making money that way. And then that's how it kind of expanded from there. You get your little Madden tournaments and different type of video game tournaments even before you had
Mm-hmm.
like social media and YouTube to kind of stream it. You had people that was actually competing in that shit, um, and making money. Now you got esports leagues, and you get a scholarship to go to college. So you can go to college to play basketball, or you can go to college on a scholarship to do basketball, playing fucking 2K basketball for your college and competing against other niggas in college playing video games. It's like people so interested in what it's crazy what people are interested in. And it's like you so interested in a video game and how good somebody is in a video game that you'll sit and watch that shit.
Yeah, man.
It's
It's just
surprised what
crazy.
people are interested. It's surprising what people are interested in or what grabs people's attention nowadays or in general. Like I said, it was always been interesting things people some things people were interested in. It just wasn't as accessible nowadays. Back in our day coming up when it was just you barely had the internet to be on, and even if you was on the internet, it wasn't that much shit to watch on the internet. Now you got all types of shit right on your phone. Anything you can do on your camera, is some motherfuckers out there that are entertained by what the fuck you do. It's just a matter of finding them or them finding you and knowing your ass is out here doing it. They say
Yeah.
eating on camera, feet. People that love feet. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfuckers just sit there and just sit on the camera and be pretty. Motherfucker ain't saying shit. They just sitting there and niggas just, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you look good today. How's you doing today? She ain't paying no motherfucking attention. But as long as she got niggas tuning in to just her being pretty, she making money.
It's just one chick. She's a BB dub on Instagram. All she do is do Pilates and yoga and stretching and shit like that. That motherfucker get paid off that shit. She only got 100 plus. She got a blue check, 100 plus subscribers. I'm like, niggas be like, yo, what's your cash at? I'm like, damn, these niggas gun hole.
Everybody got their little shit they into. And some things you didn't realize you was into until you got on social media and that shit came across your feed. You be like, hold up, what's this? Oh shit, that's interesting. Let me check this shit out. And then the algorithm see that you like that shit, and now they showing you more shit. You went down the rabbit hole of big girl stretching. I ain't know big girl stretching was that interesting.
Yeah, man. Oh, this
Show me more.
She got a strap. She's flying like Aladdin and shit. What the fuck going on here? And next thing you know, your whole fucking Instagram feed is on that one person.
Mm-hmm. All the big girls.
All the big girls.
All the big girls and all the people that's doing Pilates and all types of shit.
Doing Pilates,
down a wormhole. Because now the algorithm keeps showing you more shit like that you didn't know existed until it popped up on your feed. Just randomly popped up on your feed and you didn't know it existed. Now you fucking seen it and now you love it. And now you can't get enough of it. I can't get enough. I'm gonna tell you one thing that's kind of interesting. I like watching transformation videos. I'm gonna call it that so it doesn't seem so weird. I did transformation videos. So like those videos where you got a lawn, like a yard that's all kind of grown crazy, and then the guy comes in and cuts it all and, you know what I'm saying, makes it look good again. Or
is that one white guy? He does. He donate his time for anybody, help me get a lawnmower and shit. I feel you. I like that.
Seeing those type of, so used to like those videos, and then I used to kind of going through a bunch of videos of like people cleaning carpets. They got a dirty ass carpet, muddy as shit, and like the whole process of refurbishing it. Then I was on videos where people would take like rusted contraptions, a gun or some type of something that's rusted or old something and restore, like restoration videos. I was kind of into that a lot for a minute, and then my algorithm started showing me more and more, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool seeing things go from old to new or from fucked up to, man, it's something about seeing things be brought back to life, or, you know what I'm saying, refurbished. That's kind of interesting to me, and I didn't realize it until I seen one video. What's this? Oh, that's kind of cool. That it was dirty, now it's clean. Okay, that's what's up. And you never know, you would be into restorations as much as I was.
I like this one guy. He lives off the grid, right? and it's him, his old lady live off the grid. They somewhere in Mississippi, but he got a house made out of fucking like wood, like wood sticks. But this shit is the not. He got this shit worked out. He's off the grid. He got a TV working. Got solar panels, and you know what I mean. I'm never going. What he said, I'm never going back to work. But he live off the grid. I like videos like that. I like videos where there's this guy. He goes out and he figures out how to live off the terrain. He builds shelter. He got his little packages to survive and eat. And I like shit like that, man.
And that's now YouTube and social media is filled with a bunch of videos like that. Because as long as you got the ability to pull out your phone and record what you do, everybody has something that they do, they enjoy, they find interesting, they want to record it, they want to document it. And you never know how many people be into what you do until you're able to document it. And you never know what type of shit out here going on in the world that you're into unless it's documented and put out there for you to see it. So like without YouTube and camera phones and social media, there's a lot of shit we wouldn't even be aware of. But like you said, it's a positive and a negative, because now with all the stuff that you find and that you're interested in that you didn't know was out there, now you're also bombarded with a lot of negativity and toxic bullshit that's going on that people are posting just for clicks and likes and reactions just to get a check. You know what I'm saying? The same way a big girl can decide to just do Pilates and create content. You got people that specifically create rage bait posts and literally get a check off that shit. Because as long as you're getting interactions, it don't make a difference what you posting. As long as people liking, clicking, sharing, reacting, commenting, you get a check. And it's sad people got to use negativity and controversy. That's the only way they can get a check or profit and do anything for themselves, just to, you know what I'm saying, delve into negative bullshit. They little doctor, little cues out.
Everybody knows that you can post anything to rage bait, you know you're gonna get views as a content creator. I can say Muggsy Bow is better than Magic Johnson. And a lot of motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Get 1,800 comments,
you know what I mean?
4,400 shares. Look at this stupid motherfucker and what he said. And you can share it and say how stupid I am, but the fact that you shared it, that's an engagement. And
or even the WNBA side, I can say, you know, Asia Wilson is nice, but I think Caitlyn can bust her ass. That's right there. You're like, oh my god, this motherfucker is a coon. That's exactly gonna be in the comments.
All types of wild shit.
I know you have a white wife. Like it's
all kinds of wild shit. But at the end of the day, as long as they reacting, you getting a check. And that's all it boils down to.
That's all it is, man. When you're a smaller content creator, you do gotta tempt that line of being a habitual line stepper in some kind of way, not on a racism level, of course, but you got to get the engagement, because you're in the you know, there's so many popular content creators, so you out the what's the word I'm trying to say? Algorithm of content creators. So you're all the way at the bottom. So you gotta have a crazy title to boost you up a little bit so somebody can see the video.
I feel you, but I mean, you don't have to be controversial. I think the people that quote unquote have to be controversial don't have anything else to offer. I mean, there's some girls, these three girls, I want to say in Switzerland or Holland or some shit. They black girls, but they in Europe, and they be doing the hip hop dances, and they be choreographing the dances. They started out when they was like 14, 15, I think like 18, 19 now. And I'm just scrolling. I say, oh, they're doing their little dance, and them motherfuckers popping and locking. I'm like, oh, shit, this shit's cool as fuck. what I'm saying? Because they was doing the shit. Because they can dance like shit. And they get thousands and thousands of views and likes, and shares and followers because they have an actual talent. So if you have an actual talent, you know what I'm saying, the talent's going to show. If you have no talent, then you have to use clickbait, you know what I'm saying, bullshit to get engagement because there's nothing else you have to offer the world but bullshit. Unfortunately, the world is drawn to bullshit, and everybody that's drawn to those type of rage bait, negative fight videos, Trump videos, and all that shit, they need therapy.
I'll say this about the politics in general. Honestly, I believe, right, Tim? I believe you should look at every candidate the best you can. I don't think niggas should just be Democrats, whatever party you want to be. If you want to be Tim Party, you should be welcome to be a Tim Party. You know what I mean? But you got to just also, you shouldn't just give yourself easily because your great grandma was a Democrat. You got to be a Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how that should work. Just look at all the information.
Mm-hmm. I think we should get rid of all that shit in general and just look. You want to be president? We're gonna do a couple of votes throughout the year. So if what's this 2026? 2026 is the voting year. You put your name in the hat in January. We do a election in March, and so say you start out with 8 candidates. In March we do a vote, and the bottom 2 get knocked out. So then down to 6. Then we go to June. We knock out 2 more, and then we do a vote 3 months later, and now we're down to the last 2 for the final vote to see who's gonna win. If you just do it like that, it's not about parties. It's just about who's about the people. And if you are like, you could have Republican values, but you're not specifically a Republican. I mean, because it's not a Republican Party, we're not voting Republican, Democrat. We're just voting on individual Americans who want to be the president or whatever you want to be, and just voting on who the people as a whole think is best. Because as long as we kind of like doing the party thing, we're gonna have issues like with Trump. Because even if Trump is not the best candidate, you have people that are Republicans that will vote for him just because that's the Republican candidate. You know he's dumb as shit, but we're Republicans. We vote Republicans. I vote for dumb ass Trump.
I don't think he's dumb. You don't fall into $1 billion.
Yeah, he's dumb when it comes to politics.
Yeah. He's dumb. Fall into $1 billion.
A businessman, he's proven, like they can always say, oh, this business went bankrupt, this business went bankrupt. I mean, I'm not a businessman on his level, so I don't understand if it's just, oh, you just can't sustain a business or went bankrupt, or some type of loopholes that allow you to make some money by going bankrupt. I don't know. But like you said, you don't take $1 million and turn it to $1 billion unless you know how to make money. And that's the reason why I voted for him the first time, because I'm like, one, I'm tired of politicians and people who campaign and talk shit, same shit. We hear the same old, and nobody's really doing what they said they was doing. Even Obama ain't do everything he said he was going to do. It's still shit that needed to be fixed. Yeah. So I'm looking at Trump coming in. It's like, okay, he's not a politician, so maybe he'll do something different that might actually work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he took $1 million, turned it to $1 billion. So if he knows how to do that, he knows how to make money. And the one thing we need in the government to make everything better is fucking money. That was my thought process. It wasn't about what he's saying about Mexicans or all the other dumb shit I'm looking at. We need to change of pace. He's not a politician. He's a successful businessman. In a lot of ways, government is run like a corporation. So if he knows how to run his corporation and make $1 billion, he might have some you know what I'm saying, ways of running the country that might benefit as well. The only way to find out is to make him president. So I gave him my vote, but then the second time it was totally different. I'm like, nah, we good.
I feel you on that. The second time go around, I voted for him because I didn't like Shorty's campaign. Like it was looking like real soul playing like, and I felt like she wasn't being genuine.
It was kind of
Right.
last minute too. So
It was last minute, and it was real last minute. We can give her that, but I just feel like what she was pushing, her messaging was not to my liking, and that's why I went that route. You know what I mean? My wife didn't talk to me for a couple weeks, but I'm like
this shit is crazy.
It is what it is. I didn't get no pussy for a couple weeks, Tim, because I vote for the rose gold nigga. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But and I remember I went to DC, right, man. I went to DC when she lost, right. My man Corey Chris had me out there, and I did a joke. I did a joke about it, right? And I'm telling you, the motherfuckers got so fucking mad, right? I said, what did I say? I said, man, I said, I can trust Trump because he buy pussy. And I can trust a man to buy pussy. But these other the gender she pushing with these motherfuckers that dressing like pussy, I don't want them to use the bathroom with my daughter, right? Them motherfuckers typed in that shit. Oh my God. That's not funny. And like, come on, man. It's just a joke. It's
It's crazy. People go to comedy shows and get mad. Like you I was watching the Wayans brothers was doing an interview promoting their movie. And
scary movie, yeah.
The person was asking about like the state of comedy, like if people too sensitive, stuff like that. And, Sean was like, look, you can do, if you don't like a joke, just don't like the joke.
Mm-hmm. You don't gotta laugh.
You ain't gotta laugh at it. Just it wasn't a funny joke. I didn't like it, but now people want to tweet about it and cancel you. And look, it was a joke. You didn't like the joke. Let's move on to the next joke. If people can do that, because everything's not gonna be funny, and you might not find the joke in everything. But that don't mean get all in your feelings and get emotional and get upset. It was a joke that didn't land for you. It might have landed for somebody else, but didn't land for you because my sense of humor is different than yours. So you look at comedy, we got a lot of different type of comics that talk about a lot of different stuff. Everything ain't for everybody. You know what? I'm just not the comic for you.
And sometimes you got sometimes you gotta in this game too, you gotta realize sometimes your shit's not for that person. Or sometimes you gotta rewrite it because it's not good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of different things.
It's a lot of different factors on telling a joke. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't. That's why I had this title as Sad Clown, because sometimes the audience don't give two fucks about what somebody going through mentally, physically. Make me laugh, motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. Make me laugh and tap dance like Sammy Davis Jr. did and make me laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's what they pay for.
That's what they pay for. So all that other shit, you gotta come to perform.
Mm. Now, if you're going through some shit in your life and you're using comedy as your outlet and your jokes was kind of based around the things you're going through, then only the people that are kind of going through the same things will find. They're either going to find it funny because they relate to it if you deliver it right, or they won't find it funny because you feel like you're making fun of something that they're going through. Either way, if the joke ain't for you, it's just a joke that's not for you.
It's like I told a joke when I was at Cumberland. I told a joke about like a lot of my kids are here because of drugs. And so when my one kid was a honey pack baby, the other one was perks. So I got shit like that where I talk about this typical shit about dealing with sex pills and dealing with real drug addiction. And people are really acceptive about that because that's honest. You know what I mean? A lot of people go through a strands of addiction. You know what I mean? You got to make that shit relatable.
I think that's the downside of like going to comedy shows with comics that you don't know. That's why I said last time I don't really do it that much because you never know what you're going to get. Because if you know the person and know their story, then okay, now when I go see the jokes, I know where these jokes are coming from because you know their story off the stage. But if I don't know you and you're telling a story about drug addiction and stuff like that, and I don't know that you had issues with drugs or you're speaking from a personal place, then I'm just thinking that you're just making fun of people that was on drugs. So I think social media allows us to have that space to, if we're a comic and if we're a comic, we can also use our social media to not only tell our jokes, but also have that space for the backstory behind the joke. You get on stage, you just got to tell the jokes in your time and get off stage. If you're on social media, you can talk about your life, talk about things you go through, and then make a joke afterwards. And you have that time on your own platform to tell the backstory about what you've been going through in your life, and then the punchline coming after it. So now they understand. Excuse me. They understand you enough to know when you land the punchline and tell the joke. Excuse me, where it's coming from. So
and that's real too. That's why, damn, fucking, they on that ass tonight. Well, they might get this, Tim. You think they're gonna keep this lead?
They had a lead like this last game and lost. It's still, I mean, they up 22. It's still 10 minutes left. It looks like the way OKC been playing. They've been missing a lot of shots. They've been turning the ball over a lot. I don't see that changing in the last 10 minutes, but anything is possible. Oh, that's a foul, ref, really? That's why when they had they about to lose. San Antonio just been hitting on all cylinders ever since the tip.
I think there's something about that guy SGA, man. I call him like that cat's like he's a solid mercenary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kobe would dominate you. He talking shit to you the whole game. He's a polite assassin. And we haven't seen no shit like that, because you look at Kobe, you look at Mike, they talking shit to you the whole game. Anthony Edwards talking dog walking you. He talking shit to you all game. But SGA, you don't know.
Curry.
Yeah, him and Steph. Yeah, Steph too. He's quiet. He might do a shimmy on you. He might have his mouthpiece out his mouth, but he ain't talking shit to you. What do you think is the most disrespectful? A nigga not talking shit, or motherfuckers that's doing gestures and killing you?
I'd rather nigga talk shit.
Yeah, I can't have a motherfucking shimmy in my face.
I can't have a nigga busting my ass so bad and then not even trip. Like it ain't nothing. Like this just easy work. Like if it's one thing, if it's one thing that kills me when I used to hoop, I used to say it to other niggas. When niggas said to me, I used to get so fucking mad. When you say that it's easy work, oh, so you think you that much better than me that it's just easy? Like if we going at it, I'm getting you, I'm getting me. I'm saying we going back and forth at each other, and I'm making you work for the bucket, and you talking shit, and I know I'm saying we can acknowledge. I'm saying that I'm making you work for the basket. That's one. But when you just killing me and ain't shit I can do, and you be like, man, it's easy work. I'm like, fuck. Cause it's true. It's true. I'm not doing, I can't do shit to stop this nigga, and he is doing it so easily. I'm not even making a nigga fade away. I'm not making a nigga, you know what I'm saying, spin back because I'm, you know what I'm saying, playing D so good. He just coming up, bop, bop, bucket, spin move bucket, crossover bucket. And I'm like, fuck. Now, if not saying shit and just giving that kind of Kawhi Leonard, like, yeah, I'm gonna just score and just run back down and play defense. I'm gonna just steal the ball and go lay up and then go back and play defense. And he just kind of just nonchalant about this shit. Yeah, that shit hurt the fuck out of
Yeah, I used to hate the motherfuckers that didn't have to like do anything. I knew a couple cats that this cat smoke all day and still come to the court and drop 20 on the motherfucker.
me. Easy work.
Easy work. I mean, in and out, and you like, damn.
Show up with a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah,
some
this
flip
motherfucker
flops.
smoking. This motherfucker smoking a block and mile, dishing
This nigga
assists and shooting. You know what I mean? Like,
this nigga come straight from work with his uniform pants on.
yeah, from Amazon.
Change-
He delivering
Tim's
buckets.
on and shit, and just let me just swing past the court real quick on my way home and just give a nigga 20 and then spark his blunt bags up and then get back in the car. Like, this nigga did not just come from work, drop
Like,
20 on us in his boots, and then roll out.
Yeah, I see a lot of cats who was just gifted. I mean, like, gifted, like, yo, you could have been overseas, nigga. Like, you could have been at least overseas, my dude. Like,
I think that's the worst part about it, because it's a nigga that didn't even, it's a nigga that hooped like that never even played organized basketball. That's the one nigga in high school that never played on the team, but he was probably the best in school, only played street ball, never even cared about organized ball, and just go on any court in the city, bust your ass, and then roll out.
and that's like a cat that it's like a cat that can sing. Like, I hated niggas in high school that could sing on the choir because they was always around the nice girls. These boys that can hold a note because they don't gotta worry about making a team because they can sing. You know what I mean? Because they could sing. And either the athlete or the cool dude was like, la. You know what I mean? And I look at shit like that. I'm like, damn, I'm just a funny nigga. You know what I mean? But I wanted to be the athlete nigga. And
yeah, but the funny nigga get it too, because I wasn't an athlete. I was the guy who could hoop, but never played on a team because I was a class clown that never made the grades. I never had a 2.0 to even try out for the team, but because I was a class clown. So it's like I was just as popular as the football players and the basketball players because I was the funny nigga.
like, I was on the football team, but I didn't get no playing time. I was the nigga. I was the 53. I'm not getting no playing time. You know what I mean? I'm not getting no PT. You know what I mean?
I've been a nigga that quit.
I'm giving out the Gatorade. I am the Gatorade boy, pretty much. You know what I mean? I just wanted to do it because I always loved football. You know what I mean? I always loved football, but at the end of the day, I always loved it from just watching the bowl, get college football, and playing Madden and shit. I'm like, yo, I love blitz. I gotta play football. You know what I mean? But it be like that though, man. Sometimes you gotta realize some shit is not for you. Everybody got certain talents. You know what I mean? And sometimes people
Football could have been your thing, just not playing football.
Yeah, just not playing.
Yeah, like I hooped when I was in school, but I didn't find. I love basketball. I hoop, but I didn't find playing basketball to be challenging.
Mm.
I felt like the playing of the game was one thing. Like you get out on the court, and I was always, even though I was a class clown, I was always the smartest motherfucker too. I just never did my work. So playing
Mhm.
basketball, I'm thinking on a different level than everybody on the court. And it got boring because I'm smarter than everybody, and it's hard to play with or against. It's hard to play with people that's not as smart as you. Because like I'm thinking,
Do you think so? Also, on that note, do you also think it's not cool to be smart?
no, it's cool to be smart.
I'm saying that because it's in our community where niggas be like, damn, that nigga reading a book again. Why that nigga at the library? You know what I mean? That dumb shit. Like, why that nigga at the
Yeah.
library?
Well, dumb niggas say that shit because they're intimidated and trying to you gotta make somebody else look bad to make yourself look good. Like
Well,
you're
that
not
nigga
gonna
know
make
all
me
the
look
words in the
bad.
dictionary. That nigga read the
Yeah,
dictionary 40 times and shit.
yeah, I know all that shit. And why all this shit I'm learning reading this book's gonna have me making money, your dumb ass still gonna be in the hood. So, but that was their way of compensating. They will embarrass you for being smart because being dumb is what's really embarrassing.
Mm.
But and then they probably was bigger or something like that, so they would use their popularity, their joning on you, or their size, or they can fight better than you, or something like that to compensate for their lack of intelligence. And I'm gonna pick on the smart boy because the smart boy, I really want to be smart, but I'm mad that he's smart and I can't be smart like him, so let me make him look weak by joning on him or picking on him or something like that. And I just laugh at niggas. Like I was smaller than everybody. I was smaller than some people. Like it was people in my school. I remember this one guy. He was a big dude. He played football. He was like 6'3" in the ninth grade. Big old motherfucker. Looked like a grown ass man. I was like a little skinny, little 120-pound ass motherfucker. But like I said, I was a class clown, and like everybody fucked with me because I was a class clown. And he wanted to be popular, playing football, the big dude, and trying to be cool. And it's like he was mad at me because he couldn't be as cool as me. And I was the little nigga, the little Bama with the dirty shoes. And I only had 3 pair of jeans that I wore all school years. So like, why is everybody fuck with this nigga? Because I'm a better person than you. So you'd always try to pick on me and shit like that. I'm like, you don't get your bitch ass out my face. And I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. I can tell that you only doing that shit because you know what I'm saying. You and your feelings that people like me and they don't like you because you're a bitch ass nigga. Like, get your bitch ass. Get your bitch ass out my face. Because at the end of the day, you trying to pick on me just makes you look stupid. Because when you do pick on me, motherfuckers that fuck with me gonna fuck you up.
Mm.
He can be on that shit too. I wasn't even tripping off of him, but he tried to be a little bully and shit. Like, nigga, ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. I got a brother 10 years older than me, and I take his punches, nigga. Your little shit ain't nothing.
Yeah, and that's something I feel sorry for people that don't got siblings. 'Cause it builds you up different.
Mhm.
That shit builds you up different.
He seemed like I think he was the only child, so he was used to getting all the attention at home and shit like that. And then he come to high school and like so always being the bigger person in school. He got all the attention. Now you get to high school and like, yeah, it's other you a big motherfucker, but it's other motherfuckers just as big as you. Seeing a big ass high school kid is not a new thing because everybody in the basketball team is big as you, or other motherfuckers on the football team just as big as you. It ain't a shock as it was in seventh grade when you was the biggest motherfucker, or fifth grade when you was the biggest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now who are you as a human being? You know what I'm saying? Can you as a human being stand out in a crowd because your size is not doing it no more? You're not getting all the attention just because you're the big dude that everybody looks up to or scared of. And nobody's scared of your bitch ass. I'm not. If my brother bigger than you and my brother beat the shit out of you. Both my brothers beat the shit out of you. If I grew up with them, then I'm fucking scared of you. Fuck out my face. To this day, he
That's-
probably don't fucking like me.
it be like that, man. It's a couple cats you're never gonna like, man, and that's good. But I feel like everybody should be able to coexist. You know what I mean? You stay over there, but I just don't like the shit of this punk ass shit of motherfuckers that turn people's TV off because we don't like each other.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's
Yeah.
suckish.
I ain't
Like,
got like it. It's a guy I know. We got into a little altercation the other day. He got a go-go band, and we got into a little altercation because I gave him some advice about how to market his go-go band on Facebook. And I guess he got his feelings about me saying it on Facebook, or he took what I said out of context. So he called me screaming and yelling and all types of shit. He was like, Tim, I ain't trying to say fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nigga, you can say fuck me. I don't give a fuck. I was like, I'm still coming to your show. I'm still coming to the show. And then you're like, nah, you ain't gotta come to the show. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna come to the show because y'all crank. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm coming for the music, nigga. You ain't gotta fuck with me for me to come and enjoy the music, nigga. And the fact that you think that they go hand in hand, that just shows me how much of a bitch ass nigga you are. You and your feelings like that you screaming and yelling and you don't even want my money. I'm paying to come see you play because I fuck with your band, but because we having a little altercation, now you don't want my money. Yeah, okay, you bitch ass nigga.
yeah,
I mean,
like
I'll keep my money. I ain't mad at keeping my money, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, I come to the show, you speak to me, you don't. As long as you motherfucking get on stage and do the fuck I paid to see, nigga, that's all that matters.
Well, why do you think that is still a thing of like? Because I'm not even from Baltimore, right? But I still like Baltimore club music, right? But y'all got the go-go, right? And it's live shit, and right, it's live instrumentation and shit, drums and shit like that. But why is it? Why do you think that is though? The two separate things. When you closer to something, you go to that route of I'm gonna go with Baltimore club music, or I'm gonna go with go-go. You think it's just a regional thing? Closer you are to DC, you go with the go-go instead of the club mix.
One I think is more what you're raised around. So if you're hearing it all the time, it's kind of just a part of who you are. It's all you know. But then you have some people from DC that don't like go-go. You got some people that move to DC that love go-go. So it's sometimes it's just the individual and what they're into. But what you culturally, what you're exposed to does to me make a difference. Because I don't think if I wasn't from DC, I don't think I would like go-go. I probably would like go-go. I wouldn't like it as much as I do. Being from DC and kind of being in the culture, that's different from one, just hearing the music, and two, being in the culture. And you can be, I mean, I'm not mad at house music. It would take getting used to for it to be like something I do on a regular basis. I was talking to somebody earlier today about like people's styles of music, and like if you black people only like certain things, country people only like certain things. But I'm like, look, to me, if it sounds good, I'm gonna listen to it. I don't give a fuck what genre it is, who made it. You know what I'm saying? I can separate that one song that I like from an artist from everything else. It's artists out here, I don't know nothing but that one song I like. I don't like nothing else but that one song.
But I agree with you on that because I know there's some country music I like. You know what I mean? I listen to some fucking country music. I like rock, but I got a mix shit. My girl be in the car. She's like, "Damn, sir, how you go from Jay-Z to Barry White?" I said, "Yeah, that's just my playlist. I like to listen. I like to mix my shit up because I can't listen to the same shit all the time. I can't listen to all this drill shit all the time. I gotta give my ears a break from that shit." You know what I mean? I gotta do rotational things with my playlist.
Shit, I go from Jay-Z to Red Hot Chili Peppers to Stevie Wonder to Whitney Houston to motherfucking System of a Down, back to goddamn Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? You talk about
Yeah, I got Rage Against the
diverse,
Machine on my shit. I got
uh,
Rage Against the
and it's
Machine. I
like,
got Run the Jewels, Killer Mike, and the other
oh
cat.
yeah.
You
But
gotta just
the
see.
thing is, it don't have to be. It could just be that one song. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? That it's like System of a Down. It's like 2 or 3 songs that I've heard that I fuck with, but you ain't gonna
mhm,
catch me in a System of a Down concert because I don't know the rest of their music or whether I'm even gonna like the rest of it. But I like those 3 songs,
mhm.
and that's all that matters. If the song sound good, I'll fuck with it. I don't have to like the artist. I don't even need to know the artist's name. I might want to know the artist's name to see if they have other stuff that I just might like. But if I don't find nothing else that I like from the artist, hey, that's fine. I still like this one song.
I feel you on that, and I try not to be disrespectful with the shit people do like, right? So if I
Mm-hmm.
get in the car with Tim, I'm not gonna tell Tim, hey man, change that shit off. I mean your motherfucking car. So yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. Yo, this all right. And a couple times I'm like, yo, what you listening to? Like, what you
Uh,
listen to? I'm gonna put this on my playlist. You know what I mean?
yeah. But if it's whack shit, I'm gonna be like, nigga, what's that whack shit you play?
Yeah.
You
But
can listen to different shit, but if what you listen to is whack ass shit, then that's a different story. It could be different kinds of music, but at least good music. You know what I'm saying? You claiming that's good music, get that shit out my ears. No that shit. It is your car, but nigga, I'm not gonna sit here and be tortured by your shit. Even though I would still have to sit there and listen to this shit, but I'm still
yeah,
say something.
like
I'm still questioning shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck are we listening to?
it's a lot of cats that be like, yo, I got let me let's switch things, and they put some whack shit on too. I'm like,
And
I
people
look
say
at
my shit be what? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This shit crank, nigga. Fuck you. You ain't gotta like it.
so man, how's I see you run your own radio station. How's that? Like how what's the process of that? How do you choose the music you're gonna play on your shit? The and running that shit like that.
How do I choose the music? It's the same way I choose the music I listen to, whatever I think sounds good, because I feel like I have a good ear for music and know what
Hmm.
songs are good songs that people like to hear. And then I don't give a fuck about people. That's a I play what I want. I play what I want to hear, and again, I feel like what I want to hear for myself is also what other people would like to hear. So my radio station is more so it's developed into a space for me to
Okay.
enjoy music, and if you want to enjoy the music I'm listening to, feel free to tune in. If you don't
Hmm.
want to, I don't give a fuck because I'm in the mood for some music. So I'm gonna turn on, I'm gonna go on my laptop, I'm gonna pick the songs I want to hear. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, can stream it online. And if you want to enjoy it with me, you are more than welcome to because it's available for you to listen to. But I'm not thinking about nobody and what they want to hear. I'm thinking about what I want to hear and my confidence in knowing good music. If you want to hear it, you're going to enjoy it just as well. So at first, it was more so just kind of wanting to build an online radio station and doing it the way radio stations doing it, and that got frustrating. And one thing I don't want to do when doing anything is be frustrated with doing it. So I stopped focusing so much on trying to build the station and just focus on enjoying the station.
Hmm.
And even in the if I'm not enjoying it, then I'm not gonna do it. So even when it gets, I'll do this, I'll do whatever I do to build it, um, and know my limitations as it relates to what parts of it stress me out and stay away from those. And if it hinders my growth, I'd rather be stress free than to be rich, I guess. Or try to figure out a way to be well off or just
Mhm.
comfortable and happy than to be stressed out and going through Martin Lawrence type fucking mental breakdowns just to be successful. So it's not difficult to do. Um, Doing a website is easy because you have like web hosting sites to create your own website, so you don't have to like build it from scratch.
Mhm.
There's a couple websites that allow you to stream the music. So you have a software to play the music. It's like radio, online radio sites where you can connect your software to the internet. So whatever you play on your laptop through your software will stream through the radio hosting site on your website. Um, so it's not difficult to do. It's a guy that taught me how to do everything. Um, it's not that difficult to do. So whenever I feel like playing some music, hey, I'm about to play some music for a couple of hours from this time to this time. Tune in if you want to listen to some good music. And whoever person listening now, I don't give a fuck. 'Cause I've been this motherfucker partying by my damn self. That's
Uh,
the whole reason for me doing it. I'm cleaning up, cooking, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and I got music playing and I jump on the microphone and whatever I'm seeing on social media, I'm talking about that shit. It's my own little space to do what I want to do, talk about what I want to talk about. And
okay.
if you fuck with me and you believe that I'm an entertaining person that plays entertaining music, then hey, come the fuck in. And as I enjoy myself during the day or the evening, hey, enjoy it with me by listening.
So what's the like the last comment before we get out of here? What's the thing that irked you the most about social media? It's got everybody got something that like irks them.
Yeah, the one thing about social media that irks me the most is these entitled bitches thinking that niggas supposed to pay them for their time. And that social
Mm.
media, I understand social media can be a business, but they don't understand that everybody's not on social media to do business with random. So like if you're a company, yeah, you're gonna have your social media to promote your business, promote your product. And I understand that if I'm following the commanders, if I'm following People Magazine or some shit like that, I'm following them because of their business. If I'm following
Mhm.
Little Cutie Booty 2000, I ain't following you because I'm trying to buy shit from you. I'm following you because you got a little cutie booty. So when I say what's up or how you doing or don't jump in my fucking DMs like it's chicks, especially on Snapchat, that once you follow them, they be like, if are you a buyer? I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you mean I a buyer? What the fuck are you selling? My content. Bitch, I ain't seen no content. You ain't even got a profile pic. What the fuck am I buying? I don't even fucking know you. If you ain't buying, then you need to unadd me. I'm like, bitch, I don't fucking even know you. How about you? You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a content creator and you selling sexual content, bitch, didn't know how to do business. All these
Facts.
years of watching Pornhub went well. The porn business went from videotapes to DVDs to online websites. When you start getting the porn companies strictly going digital and you got to pay your little monthly subscription to watch all their content, it still exists. But what they learned is that if I put a clip on the free Pornhub to show
Mhm.
what's on my website, more people will go to my website. I'm going to use the free platform to show a short little clip of a 3-minute clip of a 20-minute scene on the paid website so people can come to the paid website. So if you're using the free social media app, you're doing OnlyFans or your own content or whatever, okay, that's fine. One, let that be known in your profile or through your name, so I know
Mhm.
who you what you here for. Two, if you want to sell some shit, I don't know nail product that you don't get to see, at least see before you buy. You go to the grocery store, everything's sitting the fuck out for you to see it before you buy it. You went to the grocery store to get it because you saw it in a commercial or on an ad or some shit. Now you want to go buy it. So you really expected me to spend my money on some shit that I've never fucking seen before.
Mm.
I never seen your face. I don't even know if you're pretty,
Mm.
but I'm obligated to spend money with you to be your Snapchat friend. Bitch, get out my
Crazy.
face. That's what irks me. Irks me most about social media. That and just like I said earlier, the toxic rage baiters that just post a bunch of wild shit just for controversial reasons. I want my social media experience to be filled with positivity, entertainment, fun, and pretty bitches. So anything popping up on my feed that's not that, blocking it, checking it as not interested, and all that type of shit. So I don't see it no more. So you're gonna stress me the fuck out. I'm trying
I
to go
I
home.
I think it is. I think one thing. I think it is people overvaluate their their self in general. Like you're not. You think you're a 10, but you're not a 10 to everybody.
Yeah, to everybody. That's the problem. You attend to some people, but some people think you're 10. Now you think everybody's supposed to say you're 10.
And what the next man gonna pay for you, that's the next man. Not everybody evaluates you at like a stock. Not everybody evaluates you at $500
Yeah,
for the first date.
yeah.
But
Or some
if you
people
have
just
to,
don't think people in general or some people just not interested in spending money. And then if you don't spend money, oh, you must be a broke ass nigga. No, I'm just not stupid with my money. No, I just don't think that you're worth what you're saying. $100? Okay, let's now that we can have a conversation. If 500 is too much, 100 now we in the ballpark of having a conversation.
mm-hmm.
But don't think that I'm some fucked up individual because, like you said, I don't see your worth. I had a conversation with somebody else that they posted on Facebook, you don't let nobody dictate your worth. I'm like, nigga, your worth is dictated by everybody else. What your worth is dictated by what people are willing to pay for.
Exactly.
If we feel like 40, how old is LeBron James? 41-year-old LeBron James is worth another $40 million to play for us for 1 year, he gonna get $40 million.
Exactly.
And all it takes is one person to think you're worth $40 million for you to be worth $40 million. The other 29 teams are like, man, you stupid as shit for signing LeBron at $40 million. Okay, well, we'll be stupid as shit to y'all, but we're the ones for LeBron James. That's how it is.
But they also gonna get $100 more million off the jersey sales.
Yeah, jersey sales, ticket sales, and all that
Ticket
shit. But
sales.
like you said, what one person feel like your worth is not the same as somebody else, and we may look at you as being stupid for paying that, but they may look at us as being stupid for not paying that.
Mm.
So you stupid as shit, man. I pay that shit. That bitch bad as shit. That okay. Well, that's
you gotta let
that's
them
your
live,
money, dog.
but the only
That's
thing
your money. That's your business.
my thing is the single mother antics of I didn't leave him. He didn't leave me. I left him, and all that shit of you're thinking you're doing a great job as a mother by doing it by yourself, but children take a village. All that toxic shit online of I'm the dad too, and Happy Father's Day to me, all that dumb shit in our community. I'll be laughing at that shit because it's stupid to me. Like, who really want to be a single mother? Like, nobody really want to be single.
You know,
you just
that's
your
just
worth
their
is not
way of.
good enough.
That's
For
their way
somebody to
of,
take
like you
you
said. That's their
gaslighting.
way of
Gaslighting.
Yeah. What I was saying earlier, like when you gotta hype yourself up to make yourself feel like you're better than what you are. So you're not gonna say that, yeah, I fucked up, make a bad decision on who would have a baby with, or who to fall in love with, or who to let bust a nut at me. You don't want to accept the take accountability for your actions. You want to turn it around and make it seem like it's his fault for him leaving me because he's stupid. He'll deadbeat dad, blah blah blah, and I'm strong enough to do it on my own anyway. I'm better off without him anyway. Knowing goodness well you're not, but you're not gonna tell yourself that because it shows a level of weakness and it shows that you made stupid decisions. And nobody's going to say they made stupid decisions.
And a lot of them that say they're doing it by themselves, you're not really doing nothing because a lot of you going out to the state to get the money. Oh man, let's put this nigga on social service and child support. And I never heard somebody say, I don't want no money from my baby daddy. I'm doing it by myself. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah. I've seen chicks like that. Chicks like that, but then the same chicks that do that be the same chick that the next nigga that talks to her be like, oh yeah, we a package deal. You gotta be there for me and my kids. Bitch, didn't you say you gonna do it by yourself? Doing it by yourself is doing it by yourself, not just doing it with another nigga.
Yeah.
You doing it by yourself. I had a friend that got mad at me about that. I was like, I don't date chicks with kids because I'm not dating your kids, I'm dating you. So if y'all come as a package deal, then no thank you.
And I feel like that should be your choice, right? Because it's some niggas that some women are gonna, you do that, they're gonna be like, yo, you a bitch ass nigga for that. Like
I'm like, you know what? I'm a bitch ass nigga, and I'm peaceful, and I'm happy by my motherfucking self without your kids being disrespectful, without your baby daddy keep popping off at me. I'd rather be single and at peace by myself than be with you and have to deal with your bad kids and your fucked up baby daddy or baby daddies.
Yeah.
So that bitch got 3. 3 baby daddies a nigga got to fucking deal with. Nah, I'm good, dog.
That shit real, man. Before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you at, Tim, and where they can find your radio station.
You can find me on social media on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at What Up Super. That's What Up Super with an A, WHATUPSUA. And you can find the radio station at whatupsuper.com. When I am streaming, I will post and let people know that I am live streaming or whatever show is coming up so you can tune in. Some shows are regular shows. Some shows are I just feel like playing some music. So you gotta stay tuned. Probably hit the notifications when you follow me. So when I do post something, you won't miss it. Because the shits be random sometimes. I wake up and like, you know what? Let me do a radio show. And just jump on my laptop and my drawers.
And his drawers, man. Ladies, and his drawers.
And my drawers. That's the beauty of working from home. You just get up out of bed in your drawers, turn you on your laptop, and start streaming. Because I felt like it. I was laying in the bed and I woke up and I felt like I wanted
the spirit of work came on you. Spirit of work.
Yeah, it's like I feel good today. I think I might turn on some music and just enjoy myself. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Just randomly, because I just felt the spirit movement that I was in a good mood and wanted some good music to listen to. Hey, jump online and enjoy what I'm enjoying. On a drop of a hat, spirit of moment.
Spirit of moment, man. Again, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. Hopefully you have a good what's tomorrow?
Memorial Day.
Have a good Memorial Day, man.
It ain't gonna be hot like it usually is in DC Memorial Day. That's kind of been pissing me off. It's been rainy and gloomy all weekend.
Yeah, that's something I don't like, man. But it is what it is, man. Again, I appreciate you coming on. It's time to turn lights off. Hopefully everybody have a good weekend. Come see me this Thursday, Crash All Sports. At 9 p.m. this Thursday coming up. Again, I appreciate everybody checking in. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and we're out.
That's what's up.
What's coming to you? The world, Chico. And everything in it.